and regional regulators must create substantial incentives to promote reliable, high-quality services, especially through eliminating barriers to entry. This agenda presents many new challenges, but with the political economy might not favoring changing current business practices or limiting conventional rent-seeking regime. Also, the change could require trade-offs that are difficult socially and for the poor. Traditional organizations tend to be labor-intensive, even in some of our ASEAN countries. Customs procedures are already converging with pre-arrival clearance, online submission, and post-clearance audit now widely available. One reason is the dissemination of the WCO or World Customs Organization and WTO World Trade Organization's principle, supported by technical assistance with capacity building. Now, key to the new agenda is a more holistic approach to the clearance of goods. Such an approach requires more collaboration among all border management agencies on standards, sanitary, phytosanitary, transport and health, and the adoption of modern approaches to regulatory compliance. Even if customs is highly automated and practices risk management through the selective use of physical inspection, these improvements will matter little as long as other government agencies are not automated and persist in routine physical inspections of all imported goods. I'm sure you agree with me on that. Reducing the number of formalities and procedures is the main tool of trade facilitations. Countries are now seeking to reduce the incidence of intervention in number of agencies, or at least in number of physical interfaces with all these agencies. Now, the holistic approach has elicited innovative border management approaches. One is the electronic single window, which allows traders to submit all import, export, and transit formalities required by multiple regulatory agencies through a single online gateway rather than through various government entities, some automated and others still relying on paper. In some countries, you hear them saying paperless, and they try to adopt it. But in reality, they did not achieve paperless status. They achieved paperless status. Yeah, still paper. Maybe from 32 procedures to 10 procedures. But that is an improvement. But they should seek to achieve through paperless situation. Like, for example, the trade exchange. Such initiative benefiting the trading community by cutting the cost and time for formalities and provide governments with opportunities to streamline the processes. The same is true for cross-border initiatives such as one-stop border posts, which aim to integrate agency processes by harmonizing two countries' procedures and sharing their information and resources with a database control. Yet implementing these innovative approaches is rather complex. The many participating agencies, often with diverging mandates and interests, create a challenge to sustainable institutional reforms and determining which agencies or entity is responsible for the operation. Now I'm happy to present a short video on the Singapore Customs Trade Exchange, one of its kind. It is a portal developed with the earlier TradeNet system since 1987 in Singapore. Today they have graduated to the Trade Exchange portal, and this probably will be the Singapore answers to the National Single Window Initiative.
Singapore is a key node in the global supply chain. Our total external trade value exceeds GDP by more than 3 times. A seamless, efficient, and secure international trading regime is a key part of our national competitiveness. From this vantage point, Singapore Customs work together with various government agencies to raise the productivity of the trade and logistics sectors. Trade exchange is one such example.